This is ANN News Brief.
The World Health Organization, WHO, has said on Thursday a measles epidemic in the Democratic Republic of Congo has killed 5,000 people this year alone, and many of them young children. A first measles vaccination campaign was launched to protect people against the infectious disease that has struck all of the country's 26 provinces. WHO said low immunization rates and high levels of malnutrition have fueled the epidemic and high mortality rate, especially in North Kivu province, which is also reeling from an Ebola epidemic. There, the world's second biggest Ebola epidemic on record has killed more than 2,200 people since mid last year. New infections are reported to have slowed in recent months, but WHO warned last week that Ebola was likely to resurge. Since the start of 2019, more than 250,000 suspected measles cases and at least 5,000 deaths, mostly among children under 5 years, have been recorded. At least 26 persons in Burundi are reported killed after heavy rains in Cibitoke province in the west of the country. The security ministry said on Thursday dozens are injured and at least 10 persons were missing. Homes were destroyed and buried by landslides following heavy rains in the area. Security Ministry spokesperson Pare Nkurikiye says the rescue operations are ongoing. An official is quoted as telling journalists they are still digging up dead bodies. More than 100 persons have died in Kenya and Uganda, a region that is experiencing unseasonably heavy rains, partly as a result of a cyclical weather phenomenon and also because oceans are warming. We'll be right back.
Whether in your house, at your office, on your phone or online, we are there. We have the facts behind the headlines. We cut to the chase with the news you really need. We cover every angle. We are the bigger, better news network. We are African News Network. ANN. Watch ANN News on MITV from a truly African spirit.
A residential building has collapsed in Kenya. 3 persons have been rescued from the rubble of a multi-story building in a suburb of Nairobi and taken to hospital. A journalist, Habib Mate, who works for Kenya Television Network, says people were residing in the building before it fell down. It is unclear how many people are still trapped and if anybody was killed. It is reported that the ground floor of the building had been abandoned before the incident. That is ANN News Brief at 1. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, annafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Adeyemi.